Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to edit photos in the Stock Gallery app on your iPhone Air. If you want to edit photos, it's gonna be very simple. You'll need to open the Photos app first, of course. Okay, I've taken a photo. Let's select the photo. You can see it is this photo. Now, if I want to edit it, let's simply click on this little button here, this one. And now, the first thing is styles. And styles are pretty simple, but can do a lot in the photo. You can see I have the standard style selected. You can switch between different styles, but now not only can you switch between them, and you can see they change a lot in the photo, not only can you switch between them, but you can also click on them to adjust them, to make them more vibrant or more toned down. And that's how you can do it. So that's really great. I'm gonna center it now. Okay. Now, if I were to select maybe this vibrant option, or maybe the mood, it's not mood. Here's mood. Okay, yeah, it says mood at the top, but it doesn't really do anything. Never mind. Okay, because there are different selections: the undertones or the mood. So let's maybe instead select this one, the cozy one, and you can also click on it and adjust it. Right? So this thing is really great, and I really like it, but I'll go back to normal because I actually want to adjust some other things myself. So let's go to live. This is live. This is a live photo, which means the photo is moving, and I can select a keyframe for the photo by sliding and clicking and make the key photo. I don't really need that right now, so I'll get back. I just won't do it. But if you have a live photo, then you can just adjust it. You can also crop the live photo. And now let's go to adjust, which is the most important part of the most important part of the app, right? Of the editing. You can click on auto to automatically adjust the photo, but you can also do it yourself by adjusting the exposure to make the image brighter or darker. You can also change the brilliance. So maybe let's change the exposure a little bit down, and let's turn the brilliance up. Then let's see highlights. You can change the highlights, make them darker or brighter. I will make them brighter, and I'll go to shadows. Now you can make the shadows darker or brighter. I will turn them a little bit darker for a greater contrast. Speaking of contrast, we also have the contrast option here, and you can change the contrast to make it look more flat or more deep. Now the brightness of the photo itself also can be adjusted. It's sort of similar to the exposure, but just a little bit different. Now the black point also. We'll just change how intense the black color is. And also, of course, the saturation. You can see how much the saturation changes. And the vibrancy. You can make it more vibrant or less vibrant. And you can make it warmer or cooler. You can add a tint. These tints aren't typically used for adding, of course you can use it to add a color to the photo. It's more likely used to equalize, like for example, if the photo turns out too green, you can add some purple to it so it looks less green. This is basically how it works. Now sharpness, you can sharpen the image. or make it less sharp. You can also add definition to the photo, add noise reduction if there's some noise on the photo, or add a vignette to add it as an effect, or if the vignette is already there because of the photo, like the corners are too dark or too bright, you can add a vignette to equalize that. You can also crop the photo, and not only can you crop it just like that, but you can also rotate it, and you can change the perspective by clicking here and here. So I'll try changing the perspective because you can see the iPhone box doesn't look perfectly square on the photo. So I'll try increasing the bottom side. Now you can see how it changes. And I'll try. Now I think it looks more square, although I think I should also rotate it a little bit. Maybe turn this down a little bit. And yeah, now it looks more square. So this is what the perspective is for. You can also flip it or rotate it by 90 degrees. And if you want to crop it to a certain size, you can click here and then select the original size. So it's locked to original. It doesn't matter how I resize, it's always going to be the original size. Aspect ratio, not size. You can set freeform, you can set square size, wallpaper size, 9 by 16, 4 by 5, etc. You can also set it to the horizontal or a vertical. And now let's go to cleanup. Cleanup is also another feature, but I would need to connect to Wi-Fi because it's like I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Okay, it's downloading cleanup. It has to download an addition to the gallery app, so I can actually remove elements of the picture using AI. We'll try doing that, but you can see it has to update, so I'll just get back to you when it's prepared. Okay, now it's there. So if I were to remove something from the photo, let's start with something simple, and then we're gonna try to make it a bit more difficult for the phone to remove the item. So first I'll just try removing the iPhone from the box, but keeping the box. It's gonna be pretty easy. I can just drag across. It's gonna take a moment to discover what's there to delete, and you can see it deletes it. It's gonna be better if I just do it more. Yeah, you can see it's easy. I'm gonna reset it. Now you can also tap on the item that you'd like to delete, right? No, you can't, but you can also circle it like that, and also it works. Now let's try removing the MacBook from the side. It's gonna be a bit more difficult. Okay, it didn't really do it, so I'll try like that. Okay, it says try again with a smaller area. So let's remove the screen first, and then we'll get to. Okay, let's reset it. Okay, like not too bad. Now let's try removing the keyboard. And yeah, it's not the best, but it's sort of removed. In some scenarios, it's gonna look better. Now let's try removing the box. I know it's probably gonna do a pretty bad job here because it's a difficult thing to do, but no, it's not the worst. Now the last thing that I want to show you is, let's go back to maybe adjust or whatever, wherever. You'll see this button right here. This is a markup button. When you click on it, you can just draw on the photo. you can select different tools. You can see there's lots of different tools. You can click on that tool to change the size of the brush or opacity, or the color can be also changed here. Okay, let's now try drawing. You can see it works like that. If I were to rotate it, it would also work. If I selected a different tool, I could also use it. I can change the size by clicking on the tool itself to make it a bit bigger. I can also select a color, a different color than black maybe. Let's select red and add an HDR boost. HDR boost will make the color brighter than the brightest it can get. So you can see it's gonna pop. It's literally gonna pop. It's difficult to see in person, but in real life it's really popping. And now you can pretty much click here and save it. Yeah. Now let's say I want to save it. I can click on done and it's just gonna get saved, or I could click on the three dots and save as a duplicate, although I've changed quite a lot by doing the markup tool, so it has completely changed the image data, and I can't do it anymore. It's not a live photo anymore, and there's a few other things to that. But without using the markup tool, I could click on three dots here and save as duplicate. So that's great. Okay, I can also revert it, and now it's back to normal. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.